Sydney's labour market is cooling, but it remains tight by historical standards. We're seeing a slower employment growth, slightly higher unemployment, and more cautious hiring that gives employers some leverage, but not across the board. Hi, I'm Aidan at People to People. I wanted to give you some insights of what's going on in Sydney in recruitment right now. So current market conditions, unemployment in Sydney is now sitting around that mid to low 4% range. Came out recently for Australia, that is 4.5% unemployment rate. Participation remains near high records. So what does that mean? It's more movement in the market, but strong candidates are still scarce. The key point is that no longer you're going to see a candidate frenzy, but it's not an employer-led market. So where is hiring strongest at the moment? Healthcare and aged care continues to grow, and it's continuing to see some ongoing shortages. Construction and infrastructure, like engineers, project roles, skills, trades. Cyber, data and AI is also an area, very selective area, but consistently in demand. The areas where it's slowed in terms of hiring is technology, so fewer generalist roles and they focus more on deep skills when hiring. Finance and professional services, so they're stable but cautious. And then retail, hospitality, marketing and creative. There's more applications, less wage pressure, so you'll start to see there's a bit of a gap there. The key point is hiring hasn't stopped, it's just become more targeted, especially with the influence of AI. Wage growth has moderated to around 4%. Large pay jumps are now rare, so you'll start to see that happen, especially outside critical skill areas. And candidates are more realistic and focused on fairness and internal equity. So the key points here is money still matters, but it's no longer the main decision driver. What candidates care about most right now is job security and stability over maximum pay. Flexibility is assumed and it's not a perk anymore, and that's the candidate's viewpoint. Manageable workloads and burnout protection is also a big topic at the moment, and the quality of manager over brand name is so much more important. So it's the people who you work with, not just the name of the business. The last and most important thing is having a clear, realistic career progression and not vague promises. So really crucial that you're clear with your expectations there. Candidates are actively avoiding unclear restructures, overloaded roles, fast-paced jobs with no support behind them. And what it means for employers that you don't need to overpay your staff, but you do need to be clear on the role clarity, workload honesty, and manager capability, which matters more than ever. The hiring process itself signals culture and leadership quality. In 2026, the employers winning talent in Sydney aren't the loudest, they're the clearest, most stable, and most human. I hope this helps. If you would like some more information, we have released a salary and market report with all this information in one booklet. I'd love to share it with you. If you'd like any other questions, please feel free to reach out, and I'll always share another video, so I'll be sharing another one with you soon. Thanks.